It took me almost a year to admit that I've been grieving something. A digital product that I made that didn't sell. And it might sound small maybe until you've actually experienced it yourself. I'm not gonna call it failure here on video because failure is, in my opinion, one moment. This dragged on for way longer. And nobody actually warns you about the risks of putting yourself out there, dedicating your heart and soul into something, and for it to not go as you planned. I never thought it would cost me this much. If you're watching this video, that probably means that you've experienced something like that too. And I guess you know exactly what I'm talking about. And here's the funny part, I was thinking about creating a video like this, or actually, I was doubting it until I decided to dive into a book again that's one of my favorite books. This book right here, The Artist's Way. Apparently, a couple of months back, when I first read in this book, I left it at a certain page, and when I opened it, it was exactly about this topic. And that's the moment I knew I had to create this video. I sincerely believe nothing happens by accident. So in the book, Julian Cameron talks about, let me read it to you before I mess it up. One of the most difficult tasks an artist must face is a primal one, artistic survival. All artists must learn the art of surviving loss of hope, faith, loss of money, also loss of self-belief. Basically, what she's also saying is that when somebody experiences a loss or maybe a failure, they tend to hide it, they tend to not want to talk about it. And as I look back on my own process, I realized that's exactly what I did. It took me a couple of months to realize that I am disappointed in what happened, or in this case, what didn't happen. And I felt ashamed and I felt the loss of hope in a way, because I thought finally I'm making something that, you know, might make a change. And if nobody buys or downloads it and you only hear crickets, it can really do something to you mentally. I don't want to make this video to complain. I'm just sharing my experience. So anyway, by choosing not to share it, you take away the moment to give yourself the time to actually deal with what happened. And if you push it away and pretend like it never happened, you get this scar tissue, as the writer says. And this causes blocks, energetic blocks that kind of stop you from coming up with creative ideas. And I've experienced this too. I was so afraid of trying anything else because I thought I can't go through the pain again. But now when I look back, I'm like, yeah, I didn't like it, but use this as data to see what you need to change or improve. I think why I'm so focused on finding ways how I can grow this channel or to leave my 9 to 5 is because I've been putting in the work for 3+ years and hoping for something to change, or at least faster than it's going now. And by experiencing those things, I really felt like I had to crawl back into my safe space and not try anything else. But at one day, I just had this moment and I was like, you know that the only way for you to succeed at something is to keep trying, right? Who do you think you are that you expect from yourself to be new at something? Because I still believe that 3 years is new. For you to be new at something, especially if you've been trying different things, how can you expect from yourself to know everything perfectly? It's not realistic. And how beautiful is it that you can use your struggles to show people your process instead of wanting to be way ahead and nobody relating to your content. So at one point, I just decided to stop checking analytics because I couldn't confront the disappointment I was experiencing, but also a bit to protect myself in order for me to refocus again on what actually matters. And in my opinion, that is to improve your content. But yeah, that's what unspoken loss does to you. The thing is, it doesn't just go away just because you decide to stop mentioning it and you take it with you in your other projects. And I'm starting to making peace with the fact that if you try something new, something creative, or whatever else that is out of your comfort zone, you cannot avoid experiencing those losses. So you might as well befriend them. And everybody that decides to put something out there should realize that it's a vulnerable process, especially to you because you put your heart and soul in it. But we all go through the experience of creating something, putting something out there, and seeing that it doesn't go the way you hoped or expected. And the big difference is it doesn't matter whether or not it happens to you. It's about looking at it, accepting it, seeing it as data, and wear it as a badge of honor because you actually tried, instead of hiding it and let it turn into scar tissue. And I'm realizing by talking about it, I create space for my energy to flow again and to wear it like a badge of honor. But I'm over it because I stopped pretending it didn't happen, and I finally decided to say it out loud. By the way, if you're now interested in what I created because you watched this video, I will put the link down in the description. Shameless plug, but go check it out. It can help you a lot, especially if you're struggling as a new YouTuber. And with new, I mean you haven't even started yet because you're afraid of actually starting. I created a 7-day blueprint that can help you to upload your first video. So again, link in the description. So anyway, that's the video for today. If there's a project you didn't let yourself grieve, it might be a launch that didn't go as expected, a product nobody bought, tell me about it in the comments. Thank you for watching, and as usual, I'll see you in the next one.